Good morning, folks. It is April the 4th. Today is the youth season kickoff for here in North Carolina. Going with my buddy Andy and his son CJ. They've had a couple gobblers down in this food plot that they planted for deer, and they've seen them pretty regularly. So hopefully CJ can get on one this morning. It'll be his first turkey, so we're all excited, and didn't get much sleep last night because we were excited and thinking about how this is going to play out, and we're ready to roll. It's about 5:30, 5:29, so we're right on time. We got about a 30-minute drive to meet up with them, and then we will be there. So we're going to get set up. CJ's going to be using a crossbow this morning. He loves his crossbow, and he is very, very proficient with it. So we're going to set up a blind and some decoys, and he's going to have the crossbow on a field pod, and we're going to see if we can't get him his first turkey this morning. And I feel confident we're going to have a good morning. The Lord's going to bless us, and but we're going to get on the road. So wish us luck. Hope all you folks that are out hunting this morning have a successful day, and let us know if you do any good. So as you can see, CJ doesn't have a shotgun. He has a crossbow with him. So the whole story here, Andy bought CJ a 410, and they had been shooting it. CJ had been shooting birdshot out of it, been doing great with it, shooting it great. So Andy puts TSS in it to let him shoot one of them beforehand, just to make sure he was good. And turns out the TSS was about 8 inches high, 8 inches difference in point of impact, and we didn't find that out till Friday, which is the day before season. So CJ had gotten this PSE Fang crossbow and had been shooting it a lot. He's super proficient with it. He got him a deer target here not long ago. Has been shooting it and doing a great job. And me and Andy both felt confident that he could shoot it and do just as good with it as a crossbow, especially if we got one in front of him. So the second piece of property that we got to around 10:30, and this is a new piece of property that Andy recently bought a year and a half ago, and he hadn't turkey hunted it, didn't know really if there were any turkeys on it. So we pull in, Andy pulls in first, and I pull in behind him, and I was eating a Pop-Tart. I think Andy had just finished eating a Pop-Tart, and as we opened our truck doors to get out, a turkey gobbled, and it was just over top of the rise, and it was within 100 yards. And we knew we were sort of in a rush, which good thing it gobbled on its own. We hadn't called to it, anything of that nature. So we take off down this little road bed through this set of hardwoods, and we cut off down into the woods where I thought would be a good place to get up the little ridge from them. And there was an old rusted school bus that's out in the woods. Andy said it was there when he bought the property. And it gave us some good cover, so we sat up against a tree. Andy and CJ sat on the front side of the tree, and I kind of put myself behind the tree, putting the tree between me and where I thought the turkeys were going to come in. And from where the turkeys were gobbling, we left the rusted van, or bus, excuse me, between us and the turkeys. And from there, you'll kind of see how it plays out. And these turkeys were super aggressive.
He's gonna come.
Not yet. Not yet, buddy.
Just be still, cause he's coming.
Yeah, don't move anything. Yeah, go ahead and put your hand up there on the trigger. Don't pull the trigger yet. Man, you ain't gonna be able to move from that. Just sit there still. Don't aim yet. Just don't move. He's coming. Wait. There's a big old hole there. Here he comes.
He's about to.
Yeah, here he comes.
He just broke stride and he's coming.
There's
Okay.
aim, dude. Go ahead and aim, son. Don't move. Just go ahead and get ready to aim. You're gonna have to shoot quick. Here you go.
Let him get all the way up here, Andy.
Wait. Don't put your finger.
Unless
Don't
you can.
move. Don't move. See?
They're coming, just let them go.
Yeah, that all's coming.
Several of them's coming.
Oh, you see him?
There's a hen with them. Make sure he sees the right one.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, don't move yet. Don't move anything. Go ahead and look through your scope. Yeah. Jesus, please, Jesus. All right, don't move yet.
Can he see him?
Yeah. Look through your scope, son. Look through your scope.
If I need to stop him, I can.
Wait. Look through your scope. Get on.
Whenever he can.
All right, whenever. Get on. I knew drilled him.
He got him, I think.
You drilled him, CJ.
I think he got him.
He did.
Can you load him another one?
I'm gonna try my best. Crap, I left the darn arrows to drill.
That's alright. Did he hit him?
Yeah, he drilled him.
Okay.
Yeah, he drilled him, son. Don't move.
Just give it a minute.
Look at that other big one up on it.
Yeah.
Look, there's two of them over there.
Is that one now?
Don't move.
We just need to let it play out. Are you sure he hit him?
Oh, yeah, he drilled him.
Okay. Did the turkey go down?
I think so.
Okay. Just let it play out. I don't want to spook him.
Thanks. There's some more up there in there.
Yeah, there's a bunch more.
Good boy. Thank you, Jesus. CJ, look at them long beards, boy. I bet it's down there. Look at them.
Not excited to him. Where's the other arrows?
They're in my truck.
Is your truck unlocked?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's the one that shot.
I think it is, but I don't know for certain.
'Cause it definitely, I heard it thump. I heard it hit him.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely hit him. I thought it went right to him, but now I don't know.
And that's another one.
There's another one on.
Yeah, I see it up there now.
Is it dead?
No, I mean, that's the other one.
You can find it.
So as you can see in here, as soon as CJ shoots, we hear the arrow hit the turkey. We both assume that he has hit the turkey. It sort of falls over and jumps up, We're thinking it's going to go over top of the little rise in front of us and go down. And there's so many turkeys. There's several longbeards on the ridge, and then there's several hens, and a couple longbeards started fighting, and we could hear flopping and wing beats and different stuff, and we didn't know if it was his turkey going down or what. But also in all the commotion, when we first got out of the vehicle and the turkey gobbled, we were in such a rush, Andy only grabbed one bolt for the crossbow. So we had the crossbow sitting in our lap. We had shot the only bolt that CJ had, and it was down on the creek bank. It had a flashing knock. I could see it flashing. So we were kind of between a rock and a hard place. We were thinking that he had killed the turkey, so we couldn't really shoot another one. We didn't have another bolt to shoot another one, even if we wanted to. So we're kind of just sitting there letting things play out. And also I wanted to kind of leave it because Andy will be going back in there as soon as adult season opens up here this coming next weekend. And we wanted to, you know, disturb him as little as possible. So I kind of started purring and stuff, try to keep them calmed down. And we tried that for a little while, and it kind of just unfolded, and they kind of moseyed on up the hill and left. So after we left, or we walked down to get the bolt on the creek bank where we had saw it still flashing, and turkeys are still gobbling up on the ridge. One of them ends up strutting down the ridge to us, and we kind of get pinned down. We don't have anything with us to shoot it. Now we know that he's missed the first one he shot at, but so we're kind of pinned down, and this turkey walks within 15 yards of us. It's crazy. I had left the camera at the original tree we were on, so don't have any footage of it. I videoed some on my cell phone of it, but turkey walks within 15 yards of us. It was just a wild, crazy morning. But after that, we got back out of there, and Andy and I have talked since, and I think Andy and CJ are going to go back in there the first of this week and hopefully try to get it done then. But if not, I may go back with them Wednesday or Thursday and see if we can't pull it off then. But it was a great hunt. It was super exciting. I hope you guys have enjoyed the footage. We should be putting out a good bit more turkey stuff here in the next couple weeks, since season's kind of kicking off across the country. But we appreciate you joining us and watching today, and hope you guys have a good week. Good luck to everybody that's been out hunting, and we'll be getting out here soon.
Sitting on the front porch, lacing up my boots, there's a turkey calling out on that pine roost. Got my gun in my mouth, call it is fun for all. Hoping to put that Tom on the wall, can't wait to see that old turkey fall. It's gonna be a reward for us all.